So get yourselves nice and seated, right on top of your tailbone. Legs nice and natural. Hands either down by our sides or just gently on top of our knees. Nice long spine, shoulders down. And just taking some long, intentional, big, deep breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And we're just going to bring the chin down to the chest and just do some rolls. Round we go, nice and gentle. And then the opposite direction. And then just bring the gaze back to the center. We're going to warm those wrists up, so bring those hands in front and just take them round in circle motions. Stretching out the whole of the wrist, each of the fingers, just give them a wiggle. And the opposite way. And then we're going to make a nice tight fist, and then release, and then a tight fist, and release. I'm going to make some big, big circles. Maybe one arm, and then the other. And then both the arms together. And in the opposite direction. Just waking up those muscles, bringing some heat into the body. You can place the left hand down on the mat, the right hand we're going to bring up, nice big stretch. And take that over to the right hand side. And then again to the left. And to the right. So a nice big stretch over, go as far as you can that feels comfortable. Remember, it should be a pull, not a pain. And then back to the center, we're going to flow forward. So again, make sure that those legs are nice and relaxed, a little bit further in front than pushed up to the tummy. And then down we come, dropping the head, just going as far forward as you feel comfortable. If that's a slight bend, that's perfectly fine. And again, you should feel that stretching all the way from the lower part of the back, through the shoulders. And then slowly bringing the arms up. We're just going to do a few shoulder shrugs, so bringing the shoulders all the way up to the ears. And then down. And then up. And down. We're going to bring our right hand and place it on our left knee. And then that left hand we're going to take all the way behind, twisting, really moving that core round and pushing the shoulder all the way to the back. Using our knee to adjust us round as well. And again, long, big, deep breaths. Inhaling in. And exhaling out. And then over to the opposite side. So left hand on the right knee, and then round we go. A slight push in that chest, pushing it forward. So this is our last session of the 6 weeks, so we're going to advance a few of the moves tonight just to give you some to practice on. So with this one, we're just going to adjust the legs to make this a little bit more of a challenging roll. So what I want you to do is just take the legs out right in front to begin with. We're going to take the left leg and we're going to place it underneath the bottom, just slightly so it's under the bottom of the cheek. And then our right leg, if you can, we're just going to take it over the knee. Okay, so this just puts more of a twist movement onto this. So like with most yoga movements, it's one part of the body goes one way and one part goes the other way. So because we've taken the right leg over, what we're going to do is the left elbow we're going to place on top of the knee, and then the right hand we're going to take round. I'll just go through that again. So bring the legs out in front, take the left leg underneath the bottom, and then the right leg, bring it over the knee. Okay? Again, right on top of that tailbone, so push yourself up. Left hand on top of the knee. Now, nice straight line with that hand. Right hand round and twist again and look behind. And then back to the center. We're going to do the opposite leg, so bring those legs back out. So we're going to take our right leg again, place it underneath the bottom. Now it doesn't have to go far, just literally slide it under. Nice and flat on the mat. And then bring that left leg over, so you can just see the knee point popping out there. Right hand on top, nice straight palm, left all the way around, twisting the body, looking behind you with that gaze. And then back to the center. Excellent, well done. I'll release those legs. Hopefully everybody managed that one. If not, again, that's one to practice. We're going to come onto all fours. So we're going to place our hands under our shoulders and our legs under our bottom. Feet nice and flat. Nice neutral spine to begin with. Nice wide fingers, so really open up those fingertips. And place the weight on the center of the palms. Take a big deep breath here and exhale. So we're going to inhale, and what I want you to do is I want you to push from the fingertips and the palms. You push up. As you do, arch the back. So imagine my hand on your tummy, pushing it all the way up, and drop the head all the way down. And then again, inhale. This time we're pushing the tummy down and bringing the shoulders and the head up. Again, pushing that weight into the palms. And I want you to follow that breath. So inhale, up we come. Exhale, out we go. And I want you to just do 3 of those at your own pace, at your own speed. Nice, long, big, deep breaths. When you get into the position, just take a pause, take a breath. And then come back out on your exhale. And then when you've done, come meet me back in a neutral spine. We're going to take the arms out a little bit wider. Just put the weight on those wrists. Take the bottom back. And just gently rock forward. And back. And forward. And back. Now if you can, we're going to come down onto the elbows. Just place the palms facing up. Bring those wrists in. And out, into a ball, in and out. Wiggle the fingers. We're really opening up those wrists. Just like all the muscles, the wrists need to be warmed up as well so we don't have any injuries. We're going to come back into our tabletop position. We're going to take our our left leg out nice and strong, toes pointing down, and our right hand up. We're going to bring those back in, pull to the center together, and then back out. Opposite side, so right leg out, left hand again. If you struggle with this, just do the leg or the hand. And then in we come, bring them together, and then back down. So I'd like you to do 3 of those in your own breath. Take your time, nice long stretches. With 3 full sets. If the pulling is too much, just place the knees back down. If not, nice big stretch, pull in. And when you are ready and you have completed yours, come and meet me in our child's pose. So shoulders nice and relaxed back, arms nice and flat. Drop your head and take a nice relaxed pose into child's pose. And take 3 long big deep breaths for me. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Excellent. When you're ready, I'm going to ask you to bring your forehead up and bring those arms up, bottom to follow. Come back into tabletop. We're going to come through into downwards dog. So either fold onto the knees and bring yourselves up. If not, place those feet down. Nice big deep breath. Up we come. And placing those heels on the mat. So in your downwards dog positions, remember you want that V shape. Hands nice and flat, head through the arms. And we're going to walk, step or jump into our forward fold. So relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. Bringing the hands onto the knees. And a nice long slow big deep breath all the way to the top. As we finish, bring those arms and the head all the way up, arms together, all the way down to the center, and relax. Well, ladies and gentlemen, grab yourself a drink and we'll go into the first flow. So we're going to do the class a little bit different today. We're going to start off with the harder stuff and then go down into the nice slower stuff to finish off our session. So I am going to ask you to join me back down on your mats, and we're going to do the core section first. I know you've all been practicing this. So we're going to take those legs nice and wide, maybe come up onto the heels, and we're going to take a little slow fold back. Okay? So you should feel that core engaged, feel a nice pull. So again, there's different options. We can keep the heels down, keep one heel down, or we can lift them both up entirely wherever your journey is. So if we are keeping one leg down at a time, we're just stretching up and up. Now, if you are keeping one ankle down, make sure you've got that fold behind you so you can feel that tightness of that core. There is no point sitting up and just raising those knees. That's not going to be doing anything. So we want to just slightly fold back so you can feel that tension in the tummy. If you are bringing both the legs up, remember those hands just slightly underneath the knees. Long deep breaths. If this is where you have been for the past few weeks, what I want you to do is advance that. Straighten those legs out. Bring the hands either side. Feel that shaking. And then back down. So again, up into our V shape. And down. Up. And down. One more time. up and down. We're going to take a stretch. So we're going to lower the body all the way down. Feel those abs screaming at you, hopefully. Excuse me. We're going to bring the legs up to the bottom. And we're going to take them nice and straight. Nice and wide. Push the heels up to the sky. We're going to place the hands up as well. And we're just going to alternate. Trying to touch the toes, okay? So we're going to bring the shoulder off, the head off the mat. And just try touching those toes. If you can touch the toes, grab hold. And then release back down. If you are a beginner and you are struggling with both of those, this is the movement that I want you to give me. So I want you to raise one leg and just pulse up and down, okay? So up, down, up, down. Advance, keep those legs up. Left touch, right touch, left touch, right touch. Down we come. Okay, so again, we're going to advance this. So we have been doing the roll-ups. So we're going to do the roll-ups first, and then I'm going to show you the advanced movement as well. So nice straight line, legs down. Excuse me. Hands above the head. So remember, as we are moving down with our hands, that's the part of the body that we are pulling up. The legs not hip width apart, just a little bit closer together than that. Pushing those heels down to help us with stability, making sure that the lower part of the back is pushed into the mat. And here we go. So bring it over the head, the eyes, the nose, all the way up to the toes. Excellent. Now controlled, back down we go. So pulling in, pulling that core in, resetting those heels. So there is as much tension as we come up as we go down, okay? So again, back up. So bringing the hands over the forehead, the eyes, up we come, and back down. Now, advanced movement. When we get down, when you can feel that core contracting, hold it. 3, 2, 1, down. Excellent. We're going to do that one more time. So roll up to the toes. Back down we go. Remember, when you feel that core contracting, hold. 3, 2, 1, and down. Bring the hands either side of the body and relax. Well done. Okay, no rest for the wicked. We're going to bring those knees up, place the feet on the mat. Last advanced move during this sequence. I want you to bring the hands together, bring them over to the left shoulder. Take a nice big deep breath. Maybe just move the legs a little bit further out so they're not quite as close to the bottom, just because we're going to use them for a little bit of stability. So I want you to imagine in your hand, let's go with an axe. Nice and relaxing an axe. We're going to take a nice big deep breath. As we exhale, we're going to pull up and bring it to the side. Okay, so that is your movement to try and do in your own time. Okay, so if you want to advance that move, again back down. So bringing the hands over to the left. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale out. Through and to the side. Okay, that is a really good movement. The whole of the powerhouse, so all around the core. And because you do it on an exhale, the breath really helps. So make sure that you get your breath sinking with it. You can do it on the right. So hands to the right. Nice big deep breath in. Exhale, over to the right. Now what's important here is that when you're pointing that axe, you're pushing all the way up, okay? I'm just going to do it here so you can see the movement. So as we come down, nice big deep breath, inhale in, exhale, through. Okay, so can you see? I'm coming over here, not here. So again, that's just another movement for you to have a play around with, see how you get on with it, and have a bit of fun. Okay, last movement. We are going to bring our hands just slightly under our bottom. We're going to raise our legs up, and we're going to tap our toes down. So our right toe tap, up, left, up. So with this one, we are working the lower groin, making that area nice and strong, nice and powerful. Don't hold your breath. And this movement just gives us a moment to be still, to clear the mind, and just focus on the strength in the body. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take the legs down, bring the hands either side of the mat. A long, big, deep breath, and relax. Now, I am aware that sequence isn't our usual movement, so it might be a bit uncomfortable for some people, but please try it. Please give it a go. It is really good to build strength in the whole of the thighs, the core, the stomach, and the chest. We want those bodies to be nice and strong, nice and powerful. So work on those movements. Have your own journey. We're going to bring our knees up. We're going to roll over to our right or our left if you struggle with your blood pressure. And we're going to push ourselves up. We're going to grab a drink, and then we're going to go into our next sequence. So when you're ready, come and join me at the bottom of your mat in our mountain position. Roll those shoulders back, legs nice and strong. Arms facing forward, just take a nice long big deep breath. Nice big deep breath, bringing those arms up. Slowly waterfalling those fingers down, all the way down to the bottom of the mat. Now the body should be nice and warm now. So wherever your journey was, just push it slightly further. And we're going to walk those hands out into our downward dog. We're going to raise our right leg either slightly off the mat or taking it all the way up into three-legged dog. This time we're bringing it into the chest and then dropping down into our pigeon pose, taking that back leg all the way back and sitting on top of that knee. If that is uncomfortable, take the knee to the side. So we're either going to stay here with our shoulders up, or we're going to come all the way down onto our hands, or all the way down onto the mat, wherever you feel comfortable. So again, the advanced movement from here, we're going to bring our hands up. That left leg, we're going to bring the toes up, and we're going to grab hold with our right hand. Releasing that leg, placing those toes down. There are two ways to come out with this. We can just gently pull the leg back, or we can come back through into our downwards dog. So I'm going to show you both ways. So just pull that leg back onto the knees and then push through, or just bring that leg all the way back straight into our downwards dog. Going to take our leg back up into our three-legged dog, and then bring that leg through and place it in between both of the hands. We're going to drop the back knee. Going to bring the left hand across to the foot. The right hand we're going to take up into a twist. Advanced move. We're going to come up off that knee. Nice big stretch. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing, inhaling in and exhaling out. Bringing that hand back down, dropping that knee, taking that leg out to the side into our lizard position. So beginners, this is our pose. Intermediates, we're going to bring that leg up, and advanced, we're going to come down onto our elbows. Wherever you are, we're going to come back, bring that foot all the way through back into the center, come up off our back leg. Going to take that leg all the way back into a plank or drop down to the knees, wherever your journey is, and fold all the way down into cobra, placing our hands on the mat. Nice long big deep breath here. Head up to the sky. And then bring our hands either side of our chest, slowly pushing up into plank or onto the knees on an exhale. So inhale in, exhale, push, through we go. And then into our downwards dog. If you are on your knees, just gently come up. Meet me in the downwards dog. And then we're going to walk, step, or jump the feet to the hands. Into our forward fold. Nice and slow. When you're ready, we're slowly going to roll up. Bringing the head up and the arms together, and relax. Well done, ladies. Grab a drink and then we'll do the opposite side. Ready, we're going to come into our mountain position again, so big toes together, roll those shoulders back, palms facing forward. Nice long big deep breath. Big inhale, bringing those arms up, and waterfalling those fingers down into our forward fold. So again, really concentrate on this fold, relaxing the head, the shoulders, the neck. And then slowly walking the hands out into the downwards dog. Bring our left leg up. Inhale, bring it through and place it on the mat. Right leg taking those toes back into our pigeon position. So either stay here or drop down to the elbows or the forehead. So you should feel a nice pull within the groin and in the lower part of the back. We're going to untuck the back toes. We're going to take that leg all the way back into a downwards dog again. Go back we come. We're going to take that left leg up again. Bring it all the way through in between the hands, dropping to the knee. Bringing our right hand over, left hand up. Nice big stretch. Few deep breaths here, inhaling in and exhaling out. Bringing that hand back down. Sorry, we didn't advance that move, did we? Let's just advance that move. So keeping that arm back up and bringing that leg up. Just hold for a breath, inhaling in and exhaling out. Bringing that knee down, taking that leg all the way out to the left, into our lizard. So either staying on the knee, bringing the knee up, or dropping down to the elbows. One nice long big deep breath. Feeling that pull. Dropping that knee down, bringing that leg across. And taking that leg back. I'm going to show you the beginner's movement here. They're taking that leg back, keeping on the knees. Advanced, join me in plank. Beginners, stay on those knees. And drop down into cobra. And take a few long, big, deep breaths here, making sure that the toes are flat on the mat. Excuse me. Shoulders up, head, gaze up to the sky. Bringing those hands either side of the chest, pushing up either to a plank or on the knees on an exhale. Pushing that tummy down into downwards dog. Aligning those legs. We're going to walk, step or jump the feet to the hands. Into a forward fold. So relaxing the head, the neck, the shoulders, the whole of the body. Slowly folding all the way up. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale through to the chest. And relax. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Grab yourself a drink. I'm going to do one final flow for you. It's not one that we've done before, but I just want to leave you with it so that you can practice it in your own time. So when you've got a drink, come and join me on your mats. For this one, we're going to work on the strength in the legs. So we're going to take the legs nice and wide and just point the toes out slightly to the side. Now this is going to create a little bit of pressure, so bear with me on this one, stay with me. We're going to just sit down onto the thighs. Placing our hands maybe on our hips, again just for stability, not for pressure. And again, you want to feel that pinch on the inside. We're going to bring our left heel up and down. Right heel up and down. Left up, down and up. We're going to advance it. We're going to just place the palms facing up. We're going to push the hands up. As we do, we're going to bring both heels up and down. As we bring them down, place the palms down. Bend the palms up, up, and down, down. Palms up, up. Palms down, down. Straighten those legs, well done. We're going to fold forward with the chest, bring in the legs so that the toes are pointed to the front of our mat. Placing our hands on our thighs again, we're gently going to fold forward, just for a bend. Now hopefully you can feel that pulling all across the back of the legs. If not, just open those legs a little bit further into the stretch. Now place our right hand either on the mat or just in front, like so. Again, depending on where your journey is. If it's on the mat, down we come. Both hands to meet. We're going to take our left hand and come up to the side. And then as far round as you can go. And then bring it back together. Right hand up to the side. And then as far around as you can go. And then back to the center. If you can place both hands on the mat, maybe a little bit further in front, depending on where your journey is. Drop the head and relax. We're going to bend the knees. As we bend the knees, you're going to feel that pinching, so bear with me. Push that bottom all the way out. Feel that strength and that power in those legs. And straighten those legs again. Take the pressure off. And again, sit down. Bend those knees. Inhale, up we come. Exhale, take them down. This time I want you to hold this with me. So keep them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Push that bottom down a little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Bring those hands back up onto the thighs. Well done, ladies. Stretch the chest out. We're going to bring our arms out nice and wide, keeping that chest bent. We're going to bring our right hand over to our left toe. Back through. Left hand over to our right toe. Back through. One more each side. Inhale through. Exhale up. Inhale through. And exhale up. We're going to come up into our star position. Well done, ladies. And bring our palms together. Release the hands. Bring those legs through. And just allow the body to relax in our mountain position. Palms facing forward, big toes together. Close those eyes. And I want you to take 4 long, intentional, big, deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. So do the rest at your own breath, your own time. Inhaling in. And exhaling out. Our last movement before we stretch, we're going to place our toes pointing out to the side, maybe open the legs a little bit wider if that's where you feel comfortable. And we're going to come down into a goddess position. So there's a few different ways of doing this. Bringing the palms together, bend in those knees, and down we come. If that is too uncomfortable, come down to the floor and bring yourself up onto the knees. Placing our palms onto our chest. Nice big deep breath, inhaling in, exhaling out. If this is too uncomfortable, I'm going to show you our high goddess. So taking the legs nice and wide, palms to the chest, just sitting down onto those thighs. Whichever position you are in, I want you to take 3 nice long big deep breaths, inhaling in and exhaling out. If you are in lower goddess, take yourself down to your bottom. If you are up here with me, let's come down to a seated position. We're going to place our hands on top of our knees and we're going to stretch our back nice and long. Big long deep breath. We're going to take those legs nice and wide either side of the body. And just roll the fingers down the legs. Rubbing the toes if you can, dropping the head. Not just grab the shins or the knees. We're going to bring our right leg in to our groin and we're going to fold over onto that knee. So place our hands either side and drop down. Nice long big deep breath. Slowly coming up, we're going to go into that advanced stretch that we did again last week. So we're going to place the right hand on the mat, come up onto the ball of the foot and bring our left hand up, over and stretch. And then back down. Bring our left hand down the toes, right hand over the ear, stretch over. Excuse me. Back to the center, swap those legs over, so down onto the knee, big deep breath. Up we come, left hand on the mat, up onto the heel of the foot. Down over to the toes and our hand over the top of the ear. And then relax back down, bringing the legs in right on top of the tailbone. We're just going to drop the chin to the chest, take a breath. Bringing the hands either side of the mat, palms facing up, nice big deep breath, up we come, arms together, bringing them down to the chest, dropping the head, and namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies. I really hope you have enjoyed the past 6 weeks as I have enjoyed teaching you. I am going to leave you with meditation as usual, but thank you for joining me and have an amazing week. I'm just going to give yourselves a minute to get you nice and relaxed, maybe a blanket over you or some pillows, just somewhere nice and comfortable for the next 10 minutes. When you're ready, just take some nice, long, intentional, deep breaths. Either in a position where your back is supported, or if you're lying down, making sure that the lower part of the back is nice and pushed into the mat. Gently closing the eyes. or taking a low gaze. We're going to focus on the toes to begin with, and the feet, the strength that they bring as they carry you through the world. Just relax all 10 toes, the balls of the feet, all the way up to the ankles. Relax the shins. The knees, all the way up to the thighs. These amazing muscles that carry you throughout the day. Allow them to relax and to breathe. Relax the bottom, the groin, through to the stomach, the ribs and the chest, all the way up to the shoulders. Take long, big, deep breaths. Don't hold the breath in. If the mind starts to wander, that's okay. Just allow the thought to come and then float away on a cloud. Relax the lower part of the back, the middle of the back, and the top. Relax the shoulders, maybe take a deep breath, roll the shoulders back. Relax the arms, the elbows, all the way through to the wrists and the fingers. Allow the hands just to lie naturally. jaw, the eyes and the forehead. Feel your body rooted to the ground. Feel it stable and secure. And draw your attention inwards. Imagine a warm, glowing light at the center of your chest. That light represents your inner strength. With each breath, feel it expanding and growing to cover the whole of your body. As you breathe in, silently say to yourself, I am strong. And as you breathe out, release any doubt. Breathe in and silently say, I am strong. Breathe out and release any doubt. Keep that breath cycle going. Feel the body relaxing with each breath out. As you do that, visualize your strength. Not just the physical, but the mental and emotional. See yourself standing tall, capable, and resilient. No matter the challenges ahead. Take one more big deep breath in, feeling empowered. Slowly exhale and bring that strength into the present moment. When you are ready, open your eyes, feeling grounded, in control, and in your power. Thank you very much for joining me.